Hey guys, it's Sharita. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for tuning in. I definitely suggest going through my old videos, catching up. I got some good stories on there. If you're returning, I appreciate you as always. Yes, so I'm in a roll. Fall came through with a vengeance. I feel like we're not even gonna really get a fall. Like, I remember fall being like, you could wear leather jackets and hoodies and stuff. Now I feel like we're about to be putting on our coats in like 2 weeks. So the robe had to switch up. I had to get into my comfy robe. AC is about to get taken down. But I hope you guys are doing well and staying entertained, staying safe as best as you can. So while I'm in my robe, I'm going to do my morning routine while I tell this story, because I don't feel like my morning routine is that long. And the story's not that long, so I kind of just wanted to do both. I'm going to talk about all the products I use first, and then I'm going to get into the story. So my face is still kind of damp. I like to apply all the products. I learned that applying products on your face while it's damp, it helps the products penetrate better through your skin. So I have toner in this like cute little rosé bottle that I got from Amazon, but it is the Kiehl's Cucumber Toner. So I applied that after I washed my face. So with my cleanser, I use the Tula cleanser. I really like it. It's almost done. It has a scent, so if you have sensitive skin, maybe you don't want to use it. I don't know, but it works well for me and I really like it. So I might be buying another one, although I have a lot of other cleansers. So I may just try and switch it up and use a new one. And then I also exfoliated today with Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. Whatever. Yeah, y'all know how this go. You know, the makeup gurus and product gurus be knowing how to do that stuff. I don't. But I exfoliated with that. So then it'll be my toner. Then it'll be my... Damn, I forgot to get my eye cream. It's in the fridge. I like putting eye cream in the fridge. So I'm gonna go grab it and I'll be right back.
Few moments later.
So as I was saying before, I like to put my eye cream in the fridge. It wakes me up in the morning and it just feels nice. So I just bought or rebought the Farmacy Brightening Vitamin C eye cream. I don't know if you guys can really see it. But I just finished the Ole Henriksen Vitamin C eye cream. I really liked it. I also did use this one and I like it too, so I just bought a new one. They had like a 25% off sale during Labor Day, so I bought that. After my eye cream, I use Paula's Choice 20% Niacinamide. I like this because I've been having random ass breakouts, and I don't know if it's just because I've been inside for too long, but my forehead has been acting up. Like, if you can see, you'll see this is all like acne scars that I'm working on getting rid of. But I'm working on healthy skin, not necessarily perfect skin, and makeup is gonna cover that up. So yeah. And then after the niacinamide, this is a black-owned brand called Hyper Skin. It's vitamin C for hyperpigmentation. I've been using it for about a month now. I'm gonna say we're going on 2 months, so we're gonna see if there is any difference. If not, it's really small, and that's the only like issue I have with it. It's pretty small, so like I go through it quickly because I'm using it every day. But I do personally like the Kiehl's like Clearly Corrective Serum. That was helping with dark spots, so I may just go back to that once I'm done with this. Then after I use that, then I put on my moisturizer. Today I'm gonna try the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Moisturizer. I had like a sample and I was running out of moisturizer. I've been using the Laneige toner and moisturizer combination. And I like it, but I just wanted to try this one. So we're gonna try that. And last but not least, Black Girl, wow. Last but not least, Black Girl Sunscreen. Yeah, y'all can see that. I like it. I wear sunscreen even when we're inside the house. We're supposed to. I know we don't go out as often, but you should be wearing sunscreen inside because we have like blue lights or something like that when it comes to like our phones and computers. And if you're on your computer all day like I am, or at least 8 hours a day for work, we need sunscreen. And I have windows and I like to keep the shades or the blinds of my windows open because I like natural light. Once it starts to get dark, then I don't turn on the light, but for the most part, I like natural light. And then on my body, I use Exfoliating Body Wash by Glytone. You guys can see that. I love this. I love this. I love this. I'm gonna try to reach out to them so like they can send me free stuff because I really love this. And then I use Medic's Coconut Oil Manuka Honey Lotion. I use it on my body and mainly my hands too. My nail tech Kiehl recommended this. You can get it on Amazon. She has it in her Amazon shop. So I definitely recommend this. My sister uses it for her eczema and she absolutely loves it. And then this is Kiehl's Cuticle Balm for my nails, to keep my nails healthy. I've been slacking, but I'm back on it. Anyways, my face kind of dried up a little bit, but that's fine. So I'm gonna talk about this guy that I met at the train station. So I live in New York and you take the trains. Clearly this is before COVID because I have not been on the train since March 6th. But I met him at the train station. I was hanging out with my friend and we were going our separate ways, and he stopped me and was like, oh, you know, you're so beautiful. Can I talk to you for a second? So I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for the train. So like at this point I can't be like, no, I can't talk to you. I mean, I could have said that, but that's not what I did. So we're talking a little bit and then he's like, oh, I'm on my way to work. I'm gonna be late, but you're worth the wait. So I'm like, you sure you wanna be late to work? Like at this point, certain jobs, you know, you're not necessarily like clocking in, well, if you clocking in, clocking out, like they're gonna dock your pay if you're late. So like, I don't want you to be late on my regard, but hey, cool. So he was like, oh, I work at Webster Hall. That should have been a signal to me that maybe this is not gonna work out, right? But either way, I'm like, okay, you work at Webster Hall. I've only been to Webster Hall twice in my life, and I promised I was never going back. One, you had to be 19 and my birthday was so late, so when my friends got the chance to go, like they would have to wait for me, and my birthday's at the end of the year, so they were like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna wait that long. Been there twice, wasn't my cup of tea, and isn't it closed now? Whatever. So either way, he was like, oh yeah, I work at Webster Hall, blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now the train is approaching, so I'm trying to like get on the train so I can go home. So he's like, oh, you know, can I get your number to talk to you sometime? So in my mind, and I always think like this, and it sucks that I have to think like this, but I'll give my number out as opposed to sitting there trying to argue with a guy about why I shouldn't give him my number. And he's not entitled to it. Of course, no man is entitled to anything. But in my mind, I've heard too many stories about women like getting slashed in the face and dying all because she said no. And I hate that we have to live that way, especially as Black women, but that's just the reality of it right now. And well, it's been like that for at least since I've been growing up. So I gave him my number and I said, all right, cool, talk to you whenever. So I didn't hear from him for like maybe almost a week, but I had already forgot about him. So when he texted me, he was like, oh, hi, Sharita, this is so-and-so from the subway. I'm gonna post a screenshot of a conversation, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway, just in case y'all don't read it. So he's like, hey, this is so-and-so from the subway, you know. So I'm like, oh, hey, how are you? And then he's like, oh, I wanna link up. So I have a problem with the word. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Every time I'm recording, there's police over here or the ambulance, and I don't think they saving anyone's life. I low-key think they just be putting that on. They just be putting the sirens on so they could go through the red lights. Either way, he texted me like, oh, you know, do you want to link up? So I'm like, link up? Are you asking me on a date? I have a pet peeve of men saying let's link up, because you can say like let's go on a date. One date doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean we're married. It doesn't mean you're proposing. It doesn't mean you're my boyfriend.
It doesn't matter.
One date is one date. So like you can say let's go on a date. So when I said that to him, I'm like, oh, are you asking me to go on a date? He's like, no, do you want to have sex?
What?
Oh, I said, no, I don't. So he's like, okay, cool. You want to take a walk in the park? Yeah, if I ever feel, or he just said, do you want to go for a walk? I think that's what he said. And I said, no, I'm not interested, because one, you want to take a walk? Like, why are we taking a walk? I saw a tweet literally like yesterday talking about, I don't want to take a walk in the park. Do I look like Jill Scott? Granted, I do like that song. And not to say a walk in the park, there's anything wrong with it. But after asking me if I want to have sex, the follow-up to, do you want to take a walk? That threw me off. Like, really threw me off. And I don't see how that made any sense in your mind. That going from let's have sex to let's take a walk was now going to intrigue me to continue talking to you. So after that was the end of the conversation because I didn't want to take a walk. And yeah, we didn't talk again. So that was that. I don't know, are these like pickup lines? Like, you know, I don't know. Like the whole line of, you know, I don't mind being late for you. Is that considered a pickup line? Because to me, that's not really cute. I want you to be on time for work. That's not cute. Do you want to have sex? I can appreciate the honesty. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very blunt and I appreciate your honesty. And if that's what you were looking for, cool. But when I said no, I figured that would have been the end of the conversation. So now we went from sex to walk in the park. What are we doing? Nothing. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Never heard from him again. Never saw him again. And if I did see him, I probably don't know what he looked like. But anyways, this is the last step of my routine. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. Like I said, this was going to be a pretty short video. I just wanted to make sure I'm keeping up with content for you guys. If you guys have any ideas of what else I should talk about or questions you want me to address or topics you'd like me to address, please leave comments down below so that I can address them, because I actually think now I'm running out of stories. And it's either because some stories are like in the back of my mind so much that I don't care for them anymore, so I don't even remember them. But I really do think I'm running out of stories. So if you guys have ideas, please let me know. Again, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm on the road to 1K, 1,000 subscribers. I'm at more than half. So I'm at like 620, like 5, I think. I don't know what the right number is, but I'm around that. So like by December 31st, 2020, I need to be at 1,000 subscribers. So I need your help. Again, it's Sharita. Thank you so much. Bye.